Hello everyone, Luke Smith here. It is Saturday the 7th of August. I managed to log on to, well, not really log on, I managed to actually get onto the quickie. It is very slow. It took me about a couple of minutes to load up the 2 pages that I needed, but I was actually gained access to it today. But I've heard it's very slow due to the amount of traffic visiting the site and the actual docs, but I was able to get onto it. We're going to be reading the Everfree Northwest Convention article that I was supposed to read last week, but it was down, couldn't gain access to it, so I uploaded another Chris Clan content regarding his arrest and allegations. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reading off the month of July 2021. It was a jam-packed month, I'm not going to lie. July was the 7th month of 2021. At first it seemed to be a promising month for Chris, and that is true. It's supposed to be a promising month. Apparently having found a new love interest, yep, in quote marks that should be, and being financially aided to attend the Everfree Northwest Convention on the caveat, I don't know, that he does on the caveat that he does commissions and drawings to the backers. So something which benefactor Null noted that he was actually doing well with his terms of productivity. That's the thing, because he actually did the drawings, or Chris Clan actually did the drawings for like the backers of the GoFundMe page. Midway through the month saw a dark turn in Chris's fortunes when his beloved beagle Snoopy passed away, but it utterly paled in comparison as to what would be covered next. Yeah, it took a really dark turn in. On the 30th of July, a day that will forever live in infamy, audio leaked of Chris confessing to having sexual intercourse with his own mother, Barbara Chandler. Incest in Virginia is a class 5 felony as it stands, but questions quickly arose as to Barbara's ability to even consent in the first place. It's because she's riddled with dementia. She's gone off the deep end. This prompted many horrified trolls to immediately call law enforcement, who took Barbara to a hospital and banned Chris from entering his home and contacting his mother until August the 5th. It is now the 7th. Inadvertently kickstarting the homeless saga. Yeah, we was all waiting for that one. Not like this, but we was all waiting for the homeless saga. To add salt to the wound, Everfree Northwest promptly banned Chris from attendance. Now, was that because a troll or a ream called Everfree and told him what happens, or did Everfree actually like listen to the news and read up on media articles? I'm pretty sure it was like the media articles which prompted him to do that. Things only got far worse on the 31st of July when Null discovered that Chris has stolen $750 from his mother's account, prompting him to immediately cut contact, cancel the GoFundMe campaign and refund all the backers. So at least no one got scammed that time. The consequences of this weekend would spill over into August 2021, where Chris would find himself tracked down by Reams at his hotel and arrested on livestream. So the highlights. Let's go for the highlights. On the 3rd of July, Chris tweets a recording of himself saying "Awa awa." On the 5th of July, Chris talks to Null about a new older disabled girlfriend would later be revealed as he was describing sex with his own mother. Oh God. On the 9th, Chris uploads a video to YouTube announcing that he will attend Everfree Northwest, a My Little Pony convention held in Seattle, Washington. Chris also promotes a GoFundMe campaign that Null created in order to raise money for Chris to afford a round-trip plane ticket to and from Washington. Yeah, that was short-lived, wasn't it? Also on the 9th, Chris uploads an unlisted paid video request to a YouTuber as part of a GoFundMe campaign to raise money for the trip to Everfree Northwest. On the 11th of July, Chris uploads 2 photos of Barbara to his Instagram, stating that she has gotten a styling haircut. Also on the 11th, a former watchman, the CWCti, is interviewed on Discord by a Quickie editor regarding the breakup of the watchman. On the 14th, Barb attends a court debt hearing. She owes $692.82 to LVNV funding. That's what she got the haircut for. Also on the 14th, Chris fulfills another paid video request for his trip to Everfree Northwest. On the 15th of July, one of the Chandler's beagles, Snoopy, passes away. That was sad, but he was an old beagle. I think it was a he. Yeah, he was an old beagle and dangerously overweight, so it's bound to happen sooner or later. On the 22nd of July, Chris releases a official lyric sheet for his old song Kristen and the Hedgehog Boys theme on Twitter. On the 27th of July, Chris records a video angrily demanding Hasbro to cancel its 5th generation of My Little Pony. In the background of the video, multiple punched in holes in his hallway can be seen. When asked later the same day about the damage dealt to the wall, Chris replies it was it was apparently from past attempts to which he was trying to quite literally break the wall into another dimension. Well, he has issues. Here we go. On the 30th of July, audio leaks of Chris allegedly admitting to having sexual intercourse with Barb on the 27th of June 2021. He was removed from his house late that same day by social services. A welfare check was conducted over the incest allegations. An emergency protective order is issued forbidding Chris from contacting his mother and from being at the Chandler house until the 5th of August. In the wake of the scandal, Chris trends on Twitter and Everfree Northwest bans him from attending the upcoming convention. Yep. So that was a complete waste of time having that GoFundMe up, and of course Chris fucked it up by admitting that he fucked his own mother with dementia. On the 31st of July, Null announces a refund to donors of the GoFundMe that was intended to fund Chris's trip to Everfree Northwest. Later, Null cuts ties with Chris and notifies the Jerk Ops police. Following a conversation between them in which Null finds that Chris lied to him about his financial situation and that Chris had taken $750 from his mother's bank account in a potential violation of the protective order. Null also leaks a catalog from the 5th of July in which Chris vaguely and misleadingly describes sex with his mother as she was simply a relationship with an older woman. By this date, Don Lashcom pulled at Warhol / Chris scan from sale on Amazon. Yeah, he does not want anything to do with that book anymore with him. Okay, this is Chris in July. Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about that. It'll take ages to load up, so I'm not gonna be loading everything up. So after all that reading, let's do some more reading. Short article though. Everfree Northwest. Don't know why they've had to put that twice. It's a My Little Pony convention. There's a gnat on my screen. Held in Belleville, Washington, from the 13th to the 15th of August 2021. Chris intended to go, however, Everfree Northwest blacklisted him from attending and revoked his ticket during the fallout of the incest call, a leaked conversation in which Chris admitted to having incestuous relations with his own mother. Yeah, I'm not going to pull any pictures up because I forgot to get them up ready, and it'll take ages to load up due to the slowness of the site at the minute. Funding. Okay, we got a quote. Was there a bit first off? No. We got a quote here. Hey everyone, I'm just about good to go for at Everfree Northwest, but I need a few extra bits to make sure I eat well over the weekend. Yeah, you don't need to eat much. You're already big enough as it is, and terribly unfit as well. Support the artist and other details please, and all other details please. That was Chris encouraging people to support the fundraiser on Twitter. In June 2021, Null announced on the Quickie Farms that Chris was planning to take the approximately 41-hour drive to attend the convention. Null, however, had arranged for Chris to take a plane flight instead, or just a flight, he could have said, with funding for the trip and additional expenses being provided to GoFundMe in exchange for Chris having to complete commission artwork and video requests to his contributors. Basically, it's a bit like Patreon, what they was doing there. You give money and they give you something in exchange, so it's quite good. On the 9th of July 2021, Null started the GoFundMe fundraiser with a goal of $1,000, with the plan that any extra funds would go towards the emergency expenses. Any emergency expenses. The page featured a video Chris uploaded to promote the campaign, as well as a couple of paragraphs outlining how the money would be spent and details about the rewarded commissions. The fundraiser surpassed the initial goal of $1,000 within 6 hours of the campaign, Jesus Christ, starting, and managed to reach a total of $5,085. Damn. On the 13th of July 2021, wow, before it was closed for further donations. Chris released the first public shout-out video, pay shout-out to Lifeguard Hermit, on the 9th of July 2021, followed by Chris's shout-out to GoSona6 on the 14th of July, which was released for public viewing by its requester. On the 30th of July 2021, following the leaked audio of Chris admitting to incest, Everfree provoked, okay, so it was due to that call, not to the media attention, revoked Chris's ticket and issued a statement on Twitter about their commitment to safety. Actually, I think we might. Okay, I'll pull that up. I don't know if it will come up, but we'll wait for that to load. Where was I? Everfree revoked Chris's ticket and issued a statement on Twitter about their commitment to safety, although although not naming Chris, heavily implied their awareness of the incident. On the 31st of July 2021, Null posted an update to the GoFundMe page stating that he would be returning all the donations to that GoFundMe page was a part of it. And that GoFundMe page was a part of a test to see if Chris could handle completing commissions, with hope that it will be a way for Chris to reach financial stability in the future. That's the thing, because that was like a test to see if Chris could like look after himself and be financially stable, and he fucked it up. Was it up? Yeah, look how the site is. Look how the site is now. We're gonna pull this picture up. I'm gonna read it later. Cosplay. On the 11th of July 2021, Chris would post to Twitter stating that he would be hoping to cosplay as CPU Blueheart during the convention. He would also state that he would be willing to pay a costume designer for the cosplay to be assembled, implying that the money from the initial $1,000 fundraiser would be used to pay for it. The cosplay would include the one-piece torso outfit, shin guards, and the Commodore rings. Chris would state a day later on Twitter that he has supposedly found a person willing to design some part of the cosplay, however, that he was also still in need of someone to design the one-piece torso outfit. The problem, of course, lies in the fact that quality cosplay outfits usually take a while to make, and that they are more difficult to create when they are made remotely away from the person who would need to be fitted to the uniform. Given that Chris was regularly stretched the truth about his obesity problem and the short notice that the outfit would be made on, the results would likely be far from ideal. Okay, this is the actual thing, so I'll wait for that to load up as well. Blacklisted from attending. Got another quote. Okay, they got a statement here. Everfree Northwest takes attendee safety very seriously. While we don't publicly discuss the standing of specific individuals with the con, reported incidents of violent acts against the vulnerable are never ignored. Rest assured that we'll always take appropriate action to protect our community. Now, as Everfree Northwest issuing a statement to Twitter regarding Chris. On the 30th of July, after a disturbing call in which Chris admitted to having sexual intercourse with his own mother, Barbara Candler, was leaked, Everfree Northwest decided to blacklist Chris from attending by revoking his attendance ticket, in other words, silently banning him from the convention. And that was it. That was it. So let's read this Discord thing. Floating Feather. Hey, do you guys know if Chris Candle is still allowed to attend the convention? And Button, Vice Chairman or Chairwoman. As a matter of privacy, we do not discuss the standing of specific individuals with third parties. However, I will say that our top priority is to keep our convention safe and comfortable for all attendees. In other words, it was banned for life. And this is the cosplay that Chris was hoping to wear. Very similar to like another cosplay that she was on about. Very similar indeed. So that is it. Chris has been officially banned. Blacklisted. I think that's like a perma ban or something. However, there has been like more things come out of the woodwork, like Bella being a absolute psychopath troll that intended to make Chris commit suicide and basically killing animals. Yeah, a very nasty piece of work Bella was. I'm not going to make a video of it because I know other people have, and I really want to take a break from like almost daily Chris Can content. Like, gives me a headache talking about it. So I'm going to keep it to weekly updates, such as like quickie readings. I'm just going to keep it to quickie readings from now on. I'm not going to like go into like major details unless it is like unless it's like court updates and like needs talking about. But it's not going to be like all the time. Don't worry. My channel is not going to be a news network about Chris Can. It wasn't intended to be. I just wanted to talk about it because obviously I provide some Chris Can content in the name of these like quickie readings. So I thought I'd just keep you in the loop on what's happening in his or her life. So yeah, I will see you in another video.